Well, this says that I am live on my YouTube channel, and I apologize for not posting anything over the course of the past month. We've been just a little bit busy here at our end of things, and but it's been good. It's been really good. It's been kind of tough, but it's been good. And one of the things that I've recently gotten involved in doing is reviving my music. That's something that has been a part. Music has been a part of my life, all of my life, in one way or the other. From a very young age, sitting under a pecan tree, playing the guitar, teaching myself to play guitar, and I've written a few things, and this is one of them that I wrote. That's vocally, it's kind of hard to do at this point because my vocal cords are so out of shape. It's been a long time. He had no stones to throw. Instead, he felt their pain. He wasn't a politician. He's accused of being a magician. He was a great physician. He cured the sick and healed the lame. He loved the crimson harlot. He turned the water into wine. He'd do all the same today if he lived here in our time. Yes, he'd do all the same today if he lived here in our time. That's exactly what he would do. Jesus hasn't changed. From his word that he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that's one of the points of assurance that we've got. It's been busy, busy, busy for us. And sometimes we get tired of being busy, 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 but sometimes busy, busy, busy is necessary. We're in the middle of, or the tail end of getting everything ready for the fall festival at the little parish that we're part of. And that's always a big thing. It's a big fundraising event, our annual fundraising event. And it's a lot of work to pull it off, but it's well worth it. And not only are we involved in that, Shirley and I, we're um, involved in a lot of other parish stuff. We're quite active in our little parish. And then on top of all of that, I have begun some time ago working on a book, a third book. I've got two books that you can find them on Amazon uh, uh, about my conversion from Protestantism to Catholicism, and uh, those are there. Search for them by my name. I've talked about them before, but this book is going to be different than the first two. This book focuses largely on very intimate personal realities. And the title of the book is Revelations, the Untold Stories. And it's really tough digging into those ancient memories. And, that's, but it's necessary, I think. And that's a scam call calling in. I should have muted my phone, but I didn't. So pardon that rude interruption. Nah, yeah, my RoboBuster got it. But anyway, it's tough revisiting a lot of things in our past. But the truth of the matter is that regardless of our experiences in life, excuse me, allergy season as well, uh, we have the opportunity to be overcomers. And Revelations, the Untold Stories, is definitely a book of about survival, personal survival. It's definitely a book about overcoming difficult obstacles that are imposed, and we all have those in some shape, form, or fashion. And I'm working on that, and so it takes kind of an emotional toll on me, but it's well worth it. I think it's going to be anyway. And I got another note here. Oh yeah, I was talking about working on reviving my music. I love to play and sing. Now that's just something that's part of that. That's a part of being an old country boy from South Alabama, and isn't that sweet? Yeah, didn't cost me a dime. It was hanging on the wall of a little cabin, little shed type cabin that we bought, and the fellow that we bought it from, he left it. He just used it as a wall ornament, and I scrapped around and found some strings on another old classic style guitar that I put on here just to excuse me, see what it sounded like. And then I was amazed at how nice it sounded. And so here lately, when I started working on reviving my music stuff, uh, Shirley ordered me some new strings and put some Martin strings on a vintage Stradlin classical guitar. I've got an Ovation down there, and there's a real sweet loner guitar that a dear friend wanted me to play that's sitting over there. And so that's what's going on in my life. I hope your life is good. My life is really, really good. And we're looking forward to some other things too coming up pretty soon. We hope pretty soon. Uh, it just depends on how some things pan out, but we have definite plans to spend a great deal of time on the road, doing a major serious pilgrimage, and in the midst of doing a major serious pilgrimage, visiting some cathedrals and uh, monasteries and different places like that, especially in the Southwest. We want to get to the Southwest. There's a Marian apparition site in Wisconsin that we want to visit, and so those are things that are coming up in our lives in hopefully the very near future. Uh, and we'll be probably talking more about that, sharing more about that later, and we'll definitely be doing some stuff video wise, videoing some things and doing some devotional things and playing some music and stuff like that. There's an old church, there's an old log cabin church in North Alabama that I want to get back to. We found it when we went camping a couple of years ago, and it was built in the 1800s, an old log cabin church out in the middle of the woods, and it's open. You can go in, and there's another old church built behind it that's newer, but it's still really, really old. And when we visited there, the side door was open. You could go inside, but I want to go. I want to get up there, and not too far in the future, but at some point in the future, and do some old gospel music videos in those settings. I think that'd be interesting. That'd be a lot of fun, and I think it would be something that would be encouraging to other people as well. Well, that's about all I've got to say for this time around, folks. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It's great to see that little numbers, slowly growing. I liken it a lot to church planting back in my church ministry days, of how you start with two or three, and then you just go from there and slowly grow and grow something. And I feel kind of the same about this YouTube channel. And I appreciate your support. I appreciate your encouragement. And God bless you. God bless you, one and all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Those kind of things greatly benefit the channel. I've never met an algorithm, but I'm beginning to understand how algorithms work, where all this computer stuff is concerned. And unless people are responding, unless people are reacting, the channel doesn't get pushed. YouTube doesn't promote the channel. The algorithms don't promote the channel. But as people like, as people comment, as people view through a video instead of just clicking through it, those things greatly benefit the channel. And I appreciate what each of you do to help this channel in that way. So God bless you. And I'm going to get off here. I've got to do a little work around here. Shirley's gone to pass out flyers for the fall festival, and I've got to get our little winter heat thing hooked up and get ready for winter. We're going to have some cool mornings coming up here pretty quick. God bless you, folks. I'll see you on the next time.